Hello. Today is Friday, June the 19th. Wow, time is flying. You will notice that I have a couple of people here with me. We've had a few seniors graduate from high school at our church, and two of them are here. Josie Petrasek is here in the middle, and Nick Kubishta over there. And this morning I'm going to ask them a few questions just about themselves. I want you to know a little bit more about them, so welcome.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Wow, these guys are so talkative this morning. It's just unreal.
Oh yeah.
Let's start with Nick. Since everybody expects me to start with you, since you're the beautiful young lady, we'll start with this handsome young man over here.
Okay.
Nick, tell us a little bit, like, where were you born, and give us a little bit of background on Nick Kubishta.
I was born in Eugene, Oregon, at the old Sacred Heart Hospital in the University District. It's not there anymore. I grew up in Southern California up until about my 5th grade year, and then I moved up to Oregon, and then moved down to Crestwell my 6th grade year. Been in Crestwell in and out. My 5th grade year, and been in and out of Crestwell since then. But I've stayed in Crestwell for about the last 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
I've gone to this church since my 6th grade year, in and out of it. And I moved back down to California with my dad, and moved back up.
Yep. Cool. What about you, Josie? Where were you born?
Well, I was born in Fort Knox, Kentucky, and lived there for 2 years. Then went to Weaverville, North Carolina for 7, and then finally in Crestwell.
Okay.
I did live with my grandparents for just 1 year while we were trying to find a place, and that was in Pleasant Hill. But besides that, we've been in Crestwell ever since.
Oh, gotcha. Well, cool. Well, you both have been blessings in my life, and it's kind of interesting. When Josie was much smaller, she would come up to me after church was over and would give me a drawing of hers. So I have saved those. Those are really neat. Most of them are of angels. And so why do you draw angels?
I just think they're just so fun to draw, and it's so fascinating to me what they look like. I do the obvious of a person with wings,
Yeah.
but there's just so many other designs I want to reach out to try.
Yeah.
But right now I'm just staying for the casual, normal angel.
Gotcha. But you are quite an artist, and I love seeing that. That's cool. Yeah, you get into the book of Daniel, and you get a whole different picture of angels. They're scary.
Oh yeah.
So anyway, that's just kind of interesting about that. But I've appreciated those very, very much. And Nick, I'm really glad that you've never drawn anything for me.
Yeah, I'm a pretty good drawer. Yeah. I can draw a square.
There you are.
It wouldn't be straight, but it'd be square.
It'd be square.
Yeah.
Okay. A memorable thing. What's a memorable thing from your high school career?
Going to state my freshman year in cross country is a big one for me. A really big one is when I moved back up to Crestwell from California, and it took 6 months for me to actually get cleared to start playing sports again.
Yeah.
And I got cleared an hour before our first home duel my last year for wrestling, and I ended up winning my first match, and I've never heard a Crestwell gym that loud before.
Yeah. That's right. I remember it. That was cool.
Yeah, that's a big one for me.
Yeah, I guess so. What's a memorable high school experience for you, Josie?
I think it's very recent, but when they called me to say that I had an award for accounting, I was not expecting it. So I was just like overwhelmed. I didn't know how to react. I'm like, wait, I got the award? Out of all the other smart kids in class?
And so
all right.
This is an accounting award. So has that really encouraged you to consider accounting as a profession?
Yeah. Before I started accounting, I was highly considering it as my minor. And now that I was in the class, I'm considering it for my major now.
Awesome. Well, that's fantastic. What are you going to do as far as college?
I'm going to be going to Lane Community College, take accounting, I think associates. I'm still looking into a 2-year or a 4-year at Lane.
Yeah.
I I don't know. There's so many possibilities.
There are lots of possibilities that are all out there. That's cool. So you'll be at Lane Community for at least 2 years, if not more. And I'm assuming that Mr. and Mrs. Petrasek are happy that you get to be at home a while longer.
Yeah, a little too long.
Oh, I doubt that. We parents kind of like you to hang around. Anyway, Nick, what about you? What are you looking forward to?
Well, you talk about like my future.
Yeah.
Like,
What's going to happen for you?
Well, I want to be an electrician. Trade school right now is not taking any applications, but they should be taking applications, starting next school year. Mm-hmm. But because of that, I got a couple scholarships and I don't want to waste them. So I'm going to be going to Lane, and a lot of it's apprenticeships, but I just recently got an apprenticeship to work construction, and I'm really excited about the opportunity, and I don't want to lose that apprenticeship to go spend my money that I earned, that I got from the scholarships to do another apprenticeship. So I'm thinking about taking a 1-year construction technology class at Lane, and learn a little bit more until the applications for the trade school that I want to go to in Tangent opens back up, and then I'll apply to that, and hopefully I can get in there pretty soon.
Cool. I know that as I look, as the preacher, and I look at you guys as you're growing up. One of the neat things that I have felt about you, Josie, was we've talked about a few things that are important to you, but one thing I never got from you was this: you never had this judgmental attitude about things. You were a person. It seems to me like you are a person that's very accepting. You're not judging of others. You tend to let them be them, but you have a pretty good set of your own. You have your own principles of right and wrong that you're not going to break, and I'm proud of you for that. That's awfully wonderful, and I just wanted to tell you that.
Thank you.
I want your mama. Mom, I hope you're watching. So there we are. And Nick, I've told you the other day when you were a 6th grader and you were out raising money for kids to get Christmas presents. That was phenomenal to me. I've loved your heart, and all that has happened over the last 6 years has made me love your heart that much more. Guys, I hope that everything goes well for you as you march out into this big world of almost adulthood, and I just hope you have a wonderful future.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
I want everybody to know that we are very proud of our graduates, and that I want you to encourage them as well. So when you see them at church in the upcoming weeks, be sure to encourage Josie and encourage Nick as they branch out into the next chapter of their lives. Anyway, but thanks for coming here today to talk to me.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Of course.
All righty. We'll talk to you later. I hope to see you on Sunday morning. Bye.